Hello. All right, so we got into a +7 Waycrest Manor. So we're gonna get everybody here, and is this? No, this is not my group numbers. Anybody coming? Anybody nearby? I'm not the only one here, am I? I am the only one here. To it, who? What? You? Okay. I don't really PvP on this guy, but sure. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was... I had a 6-second stun? What 6-second stun? Did he try to... Yeah, he must have tried to dispel the unstable affliction. If dispelled, deals 3365 damage to the dispeller and silences them for 4 seconds. Really kind of busted. Oop, that's not mine, right? No. Rogue's here.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, as a rested druid, I wasn't worried that he was going to do any damage to me, so I was free to just put up all my dots and just go to town. And yeah, he must have tried to dispel the unstable affliction. That was pretty awesome. I actually haven't tried the new Affliction Warlock in PvP. I should go check it out. Looks like it might actually be some fun. It's kind of hard though to maintain. Yeah, we're on Mythic. It's kind of hard to maintain dots on people and do things like that, but it is what it is. My food. It wasn't my pet that did something, was it? I don't think so. Shadow Bite. I know I hit Spell Lock, but oh, that's what it was. Counters the enemy spellcast, preventing any spell from that school of magic for being cast for 6 seconds. So I interrupted his Wrath, which is a nature spell, so he was unable to cast nature spells for 6 seconds, which is all his healing. So it wasn't a stun, it was just 6 seconds of silence. So yeah, he didn't dispel, I spell locked him. I'm hearing weird sounds. I think a cat's trying to get into my room. It's gonna have to wait. So we ate some food. We don't have any flasks on us. Ooh, wow, did we really? No, we still have some. Yeah. So I got a bunch of intellect potions, and I just linked them to my dark glare because it's the big bad cooldown. I don't use it on trash. I only use it on bosses. So yeah. Like I said, we don't have a flask, but this is only a 7. Oh shoot. We'll summon
5,
it.
4, 3.
You always want to summon the Soul Well to
1.
give everybody health stones. I'm just gonna do it now.
It appears we have uninvited guests. No,
You always have to resummon your pet too.
I'm certain we can accommodate them. Ladies, ensure our visitors are made comfortable.
That's our AoE, so you put the thing that puts corruption on everybody, and then you spam your rapture, which... Oh, I gotta be careful, this is bursting. So actually, this week it's actually probably very important that I put my Siphon Life on as many targets as I can if I'm going to AoE. That way at least I'm draining life as they burst. Anyways, yeah, you want to put at least one dot on everything, which you can do using your Seed of Corruption. Because as soon as it... Oop, where did it go? He went down there. I don't think he realized that there's mobs up here. You know what? We'll just pop that. We're gonna drain life on that. Save ourselves. And hopefully the tank realizes what's going on and gets up here and... Nope, the tank's just gonna let me die. He has no idea what's going on. Oh, my macro should have taken care of that. That's really weird. I gotta work on my macro. So that's a tank not realizing what's going on, doesn't know that his teammates are dying in the background, he's not paying attention. That is a poor tank. Also, if you see a mob's gonna die that soon, you putting all your dots on it isn't really worth it. Anyways, but because you're not gonna get the full effect. So we're gonna put. Silence it using our attack. Instant cast. Right. He's gonna go right into the bosses. Yep. These sisters you can only DPS one at a time, so it's not even worth it to spread out the dots because the other ones just don't take damage. So we're gonna get all of this up and we're gonna pop our dock lair. There's a lot going on this fight. I'm not going to get into it too much. Try to explain it. They all have an aura, a different aura that's going on. That's very important to keep track of if you're having a lot of problems.
Release the iris to me, sister.
We're going to silence that. We're going to switch over here to this. There used to be a spell in the past on Affliction Warlocks where you could actually suck your dots off of something. I know that sounds weird, but you could pull your dots off and transfer them somewhere else. It'd be very handy right now.
Give me the iris, you fool. Only I can
So we're just transferring our dots over as they're actually doing it at a pretty good pace. Whoa, what am I getting popped up? So they're gonna CC random people. To break them out, you want to DPS them down. You don't want to put too many dots on them, otherwise you're just gonna end up killing them. All right, one sister down. Who's next? Her. Ooh, watch out for volcanoes. Start putting dots on her, 'cause she's gonna be next. Anyways. Oh shoot, my pet's been on passive this entire time. My pet did absolutely 0 damage.
Where you come from? Is it considered
I'm awesome at this game. Oh god, this is gonna hurt.
On second thought, don't answer that. I
Shoot,
can tell
into a
by
volcano.
the dawn's expressions that in your corner of the world, the concept of a home not made of dung
There we go.
is like the
So
illusion
spreading dots
of
around
sight.
using your Seed of Corruption is very nice, but silence, stunned, I mean. But you don't have any soul shards to I don't know what's going on. Why did they come from over the... Did they die? They did. That's why they came. This tank is some weird stuff going on. You know, the last video I did in here, we also didn't finish this dungeon. We're gonna eat some food while they go pick up something. Never mind. I think I just took a bit of bursting.
I'm out of range.
So the real problem with with the Affliction Warlock is this, there's just so much ramp up time. Trying to get your dots all up on something. If it's a boss, it's not too bad because once you get your dots up, you just maintain them. It's pretty easy. But when you're doing big pulls and stuff, trying to maintain as many dots and as many things as possible is just like, see, I can't even cast dots fast enough. Those things just died, which is good. That means my group's killing stuff, but bad because. Oh, by the way, your silence, because it comes from your pet, means that you can use your silence and not interrupt your own spell casting. Which is very nice. Yeah, if you hit silence, your pet will silence them and you can keep spell casting. So don't be afraid to interrupt a spell for fear that you will stop casting, because you'll just keep going. So we're going to load everything up on that.
Beware.
Do that. Cast. We're going to load this one up with dots because it's got the highest health. Get off the volcano. Just spamming. We also need to start banking some soul shards. We got one more pull and then we're on the boss. Having as many soul shards, you'll just naturally generate up to 3 out of combat. But you really want to try to have as many as you can if you're about to do a boss. So we're going to spend those soul shards and that's going to be it. Any soul shards we generate from here on out, we're just going to keep. We can put our dots and just keep our dots and just do shadow bolts. That'll be more than enough to kill this.
Beware.
Get off the volcano. Get off that. I will say that is kind of nice having your dots be instant and the main source of your damage. So if you got to move a lot, you don't have to worry too much. Right. So get all our dots up, pop our cooldowns, and then spam, 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 spam. So on this one, he'll randomly put someone in thorns, and you need to break those thorns as quick as possible. I didn't switch off the boss on the last thorns. I saw them because the rogue who's doing pretty damn good damage has been transferring pretty fast. It's much easier for him to transfer. I can throw a couple shadow bolts at it, but it's much easier for him to transfer than for me to try to, load it up with dots to do that whole thing. Alright, that was cool. I thought I had time to walk in the volcano. Keep up that agony. He's dead anyways.
Continue to meddle in my affairs and your death
So
will be
that's what this
long
orb right here,
enough.
this weak orb right here, that tells me how many soul shards I have when I'm out of combat. Just so I know, going into a fight, do I have a couple for, Seed of Corruption, stuff like that. That popped, boom, boom, and now we all die, right? No. Oh, that's right, those don't cause, trigger bursting. Thank God. that. That didn't even have time. That was not worth. Pop that. Pop one of these. Seeds of corruption, so everything gets corruption put on it. Pop our singularity, and then Mythic Rapture. Keep up agony on him. Start agony on that guy. Raptures. We're just trying to DPS down this guy. This trash pulls are in higher mythics. Trash matters. You know, you want to get through it as fast as possible, not die, do certain things. CC, you know, kite. You know, trash is very important. In low mythics, it's just there's even in raiding and things like that, it just does not matter. Everything dies so fast anyway, it's just like, whatever. Sells corruption, maybe? Yeah. Nope. Silence that guy. Keep some dots up. You notice too, I'm not even putting all dots, I'm getting my Seed of Corruption to put corruption on everything, and then trying to load up one specific target that I know is going to live for a little bit longer than the rest of them. With the bigger dots. Because, like I said, everything dies so fast that it's just, like, it's not even worth it trying to put everything up. I'm also not going to throw out my singularity. Because we're about to do a boss. Silence that. Use the cast Shadow Bolt. So yeah, you can see in trash pulls and stuff we're not exactly doing all that much. I don't have silence, somebody else got it. Alright. We're not going to spend any more shards. We're going to try to save any we get from here on out. Pop some dots on this guy. It's not worth it, really, but whatever. Alright, so load him up with dots. And pop all cooldowns. I had way more time. So he's doing the stuff that we've got to move out of. That's the time when you can recast a lot of dots. I'm gonna take a big hit there. So the staff that's coming in, you want to slow and CC as much as possible if you can. We're gonna do this and stun both of them. And load her up. If you can, you do not want the staff to get to him, if you can help it. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm a very slow build-up character. Activate my speed boost. Make sure to turn it off. It's dead anyways. 7 with this rogue and my DPS, and I'm not even doing good DPS. Pop Seed of Corruption. Watch it burst. Hopefully. No? That was weird. Okay. Load this thing up. Spin up some Shadow Balls, because we don't have any shards. Silence that. We're not going to use our shards. She's going to die any second anyways. Just rotting from our dots. So we're going to pick her. She's our main target. So we're going to get our Seed of Corruption up on her and all of our other main dots. And a Singularity.
Beware.
Maybe I should have picked her. Whatever, that's fine. Oh my god, these volcanoes. So bad. Usually much better. I'm not timing them right. Because you have a little bit of time. And so usually you've got just enough time to finish off a cast. If you're decent enough. And then move off of them at the last second. But I'm not timing it very well. Luckily I'm not taking too much damage. And this healer is decent enough. I don't think we can we get across here without pulling anything else? Oh, I guess so. We still need more enemy forces. I mean, there is more stuff down here. Just not 100% that it's going to be enough to get to 100%. We can, ooh, shoo, let's jump down into volcanoes. We can actually cast from up there, but, ooh, shh. Not paying attention. Make her the main target. See, get off at the last second. Silence that. Double Shadow Bolt. We're just going to manually dot. We're not going to do Seed of Corruption. We're not going to waste any more soul shards. Because we're about to pull a boss.
Oh, look, husband. Your
Alright,
supper
load them
has
up
arrived.
with some dots.
3,
I don't have my Phantom Singularity yet. Now I do. Damn it. I didn't even see that volcano. So, we have to stay off all of this stuff, perfect time to cast our instant class dots, get everything back up. She hasn't come over yet.
One can never be broken.
3, 2, 1.
There she is. As I say, at some point she comes over. Silence that.
3, 2, 1.
Get off that at the last second. Maintain agony. Instant cast. She's down. Yeah. I did really poorly there, actually. We can actually do a lot better on that fight.
Foresight. Death cannot be stopped. By destroying Lady Waycraft.
So you gotta be careful sometimes when you put your Seed of Corruption on, because if they're on you or somewhere else and not in the middle of the group, they won't spread corruption to everybody. I almost screwed that up.
Your nightmare is just beginning.
We're too late. Wait.
Get some healing from that
It
Singularity.
doesn't matter who they are. We need their help. Gorak Tool cannot be allowed to cross into our world.
93, 94.
Please aid us. If Gorak Tool isn't stopped, his evil will
Sorry, I was trying to
spread
tap target
across
onto this
Azeroth.
one dude that still had a lot of health, and it was just like I kept tap targeting right past him. We're gonna drain him. A little bit of health. Enemy forces taken care of. Cool. Still have 20 minutes. Alright. I guess the tank knows what he's doing in that respect.
Death.
The only problem is that this boss is right after the last one, so usually your cooldowns are all fucked. Out of that. Maintain agony, that's what matters.
Burn it.
Beware.
There's also ads on this fight. You want to burn? I'm just going to throw some dots on it. Maintain dots on the boss.
Set them
was weird.
aflame
Oops.
before the Trust King resurrects them.
Dude, am I just getting line of sighted here? And big cooldown. Thank God. Not that it matters, this thing is just melting the sound of that. All of that. Cast our dots.
Quickly, burn it.
Get stunned instead. Take Healthstone. So I'm getting ripped apart here. Get stunned again. Come on. And in a volcano. Alright, Jesus Christ. Just chain stunned at the end there. I couldn't do crap. Look at my damage. That was horrible. Alright. Did we get anything? No, of course not. Why would we? All good. So, that's the Affliction Warlock and a Mythic. As you can see, it's on single target on bosses is pretty amazing, especially if you know what you're doing and you can maintain your dots decently well. You can do a lot of damage, especially from the onset when you pop, you know, all your big cooldowns and whatnot.
Thank you, heroes. You've broken the coven and
Uh-huh,
released us
yeah,
from
that's
Gorak
nice. I'm gonna
Tul's
hearth.
power. We are in your debt.
I always thank your group. Leave party. I usually leave party right before I hearth. Anyways, so you can do a lot of single target damage, especially on on bosses and stuff. You load everything up and just pump, and it's pretty easy to maintain your dots. That's why the Affliction Warlock actually does very well in raiding, because the trash pulls in between are nothing. They're not important. You can AFK while the rest of the group takes the trash out. And then on bosses, you can just bring the damage. Mythics, trash is a little bit more important, which sucks because as an Affliction Warlock, you're not great at trash. Do your best, do what you can. You can see things got a little hectic. I was trying to throw out dots. I was trying to do as much as I could, using a lot of Seed of Corruptions and into Malefic Raptures. That way I can get corruption and everything and just boom, 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 trying to do as much damage as I could. That being said, though, some stuff just dies too fast, especially when you're doing something like just like a +7, which is a pretty low mythic. But bosses is where you really start to shine, as long as you have your pet on attack. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got a decent idea of how to play the Affliction Warlock. Like I said, I am by no means a pro. This is just suggestions and what to do and what not to do, I suppose. All right, thanks guys. See you in the next one.